What if the first 10 minutes of your morning were quietly deciding how focused, calm, and productive your entire day would be? Not your coffee, not your to-do list, but the signals you send your brain right after waking up. Most people rush into the day on autopilot and then wonder why focus feels so hard. Stay with me, because this morning routine isn't about doing more. It's about doing a few simple things that tell your brain exactly how you want the day to feel. When you wake up, your brain is in a soft, flexible state. It's transitioning out of sleep, and it's highly sensitive to cues. The first thing many people do is grab their phone. Messages, notifications, news, and social media immediately pull the brain into reaction mode. Stress hormones rise, attention scatters, and focus becomes harder before the day even begins. Instead, give your brain a different message. When you open your eyes, pause for a few seconds and take a slow breath in through your nose, then a longer breath out. This simple act signals safety and calm, and it helps your nervous system wake up smoothly. As you sit up or stand, bring gentle movement into your body. You don't need a full workout. Stretch your arms, roll your shoulders, or take a few slow steps. Movement increases blood flow to the brain and helps clear sleep fog. This is one of the fastest ways to improve alertness without caffeine. Your brain evolved to wake up with movement, not screens. Light is another powerful focus trigger. Natural light tells your brain that it's daytime and helps regulate your internal clock. Open a window, step outside, or stand near natural light for a minute or two. This supports focus, energy, and mood throughout the day. Even on cloudy days, natural light works better than indoor lighting. If this already feels different from your usual mornings, take a quick moment to like this video and subscribe to Brain Boost Daily. It helps the channel grow and allows us to keep sharing simple routines that actually fit real life. Hydration comes next. After hours of sleep, your brain is slightly dehydrated, and even mild dehydration can affect concentration. Drinking a glass of water in the morning supports memory, attention, and mental clarity. You don't need anything fancy. Just water, taken slowly, gives your brain what it needs to start strong. Now comes one of the most important steps for focus: intention. Intention. Before the noise of the day begins, take 1 minute to decide what matters most. Today, not everything, just one priority. When your brain has a clear target, it filters distractions more easily. You're not planning your whole life. You're giving your brain direction. Your inner language also matters in the morning. The words you say to yourself set the emotional tone for the day. Instead of rushing thoughts like "I'm already behind" or "this day will be stressful," try a calmer phrase such as, "I'll take this step by step." This isn't pretending everything is perfect. It's giving your brain a stable base to work from. Another powerful focus tool is delaying stimulation. Coffee, music, and podcasts are enjoyable, but letting your brain wake up naturally first improves attention later. When stimulation comes too early, the brain becomes dependent on it to feel alert. Giving yourself even 10 quiet minutes builds a natural focus. As your morning continues, keep your environment simple. Clutter creates mental noise. A clear space supports a clear mind. This doesn't mean perfection. It means removing obvious distractions, so your brain doesn't have to process unnecessary information. Breakfast also plays a role, but it doesn't need to be complicated. Balanced food helps maintain steady energy. Spikes and crashes make focus harder. Listening to your body matters more than following trends. Over time, these small morning habits train your brain to expect clarity instead of chaos. Focus becomes easier, not because you force it, but because your brain learns a familiar pattern. Repetition creates rhythm, and rhythm supports attention. At Brain Boost Daily, we focus on routines that work with the brain, not against it. You don't need to wake up earlier or add pressure. You just need to change the order of a few things. By the time you reach the middle of your day, you may notice something subtle. Less mental fatigue, fewer distractions, a steadier sense of direction. These changes start in the morning, long before work begins. As we come near the end, I want you to think about tomorrow morning. Which one habit will you try first? The breath, the light, the movement, or the intention? You don't need to do everything. One small shift is enough to begin. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below and share what your mornings look like now, or which habit you want to add. And if you know someone who struggles with focus or feels scattered every morning, share this video with them. Stay connected with Brain Boost Daily, where better days begin with better mornings, one simple habit at a time.